Another day, another amazing catch from Jalen Reagor. Look at this one. Let me know in the comment section, what was your initial thought when this got dropped on the Philadelphia Eagles page? I mean, that was a catch.
This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike. Talking sixes in the bird gang, that's our life. Competition, we ain't scared, yeah, that's what we like. Win or lose, you know we showing up and we gon' fight. You see we strive for the sky every day that go by. And every single week we screaming fly, Eagles fly. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah.
What is going on, everybody? I go by Philly Mike, and this is the Philly Talk Podcast. And today, we got to talk about the continued success from Jalen Reagor, Quez Watkins, the offense, Devonta Smith back in pads, and he beat J.C. Jackson as well. But before we get into it, if you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Do not forget to turn on post notifications so you're instantly notified when I go live, drop content, all that good stuff, and be sure to hit the like button. If you think this wide receiver group this year, some of the same ones, will be different, and follow your boy on Twitter. That's where we talk Eagle news behind the YouTube scenes. Right there is the tag, and you know how we start these videos.
EAGLES Eagles!
Now, let's get right into it. I mean, you saw what I showed before my intro came on. And if you didn't comment, let me know what your initial thought was when you heard the beat writer say it was the best catch of camp. It was even better than the catch he had against Slay. And it built up all this anticipation. And the first one that was leaked was this one. It was on an iPad on, I think, Reagor's Instagram. And it was him. Look, stutter stat, a little push off, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? Both players have their hands on each other, so I don't think that would have got called. I first said that was a low-key OPI, but I think you could get away with it, especially it depends where the line judge was. But look at it. The little quick stutter step, and they know he's doing a fade route. One hand. Go up and get it. And then you see the way the Eagles dropped it, which was in the little clip form. Bang, 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 bang. I love it because this is a guy whose confidence was shot. He deleted social media. He couldn't get over his friend's personal issues, the death and all that. I don't really want to get into that. And he failed a test, and he was just down. And once Nick Sirianni said, you know what, we got to keep this football related, and drilled into him, from that day forward, everything changed. Aaron Moorhead, Nick Sirianni, and oh, by the way, I just found out that we have a new person who can possibly be influence the wide receivers. Follow me on Twitter. You'll get all this stuff right away. But ex-Charger, Bronco, and Bear, Eddie Royal is helping the wide receivers for the Philadelphia Eagles as an intern. And he wasn't the best wide receiver in the world, but he played pretty big roles on all them teams. And he's just shifty, crafty, and he's not going to drop balls. So who knows when he came in, and who knows how big of a role he's played in the Quez Watkins, the Jalen Reagor, and just the whole coaching staff coming together and holding these players accountable. That's the thing. Accountability is key. And I even tweeted this as well, just for fun. Quez Watkins beating J.C. Jackson again. I'm surprised he didn't call in sick today. I mean, he was getting torched. Every time he sees number 16, he's like, really, bruh? Do I gotta go line up against him? I'm kidding. Shout out to J.C. Jackson, who came in second to Xavier Howard in interceptions last year. And a lot of people were commenting on my last video. I never called him a top 10 corner, but he's a respected corner in the NFL. And it's good to see a guy who was a 6th-round pick. Not so many. Most of my followers in this Eagles community was on Quez Watkins. But when you look at Twitter, not that many people were on him, and now you got people trying to call people out. I did retweet that as well, but it is what it is. I'm glad to see Jalen Reagor getting confidence, and in this offense with Nick Sirianni, I think it's only going to get better. The boost of confidence, the route running, the position that he's put in by the coaching staff. Again, Travis Fulgham, who I thought was going to be have a big role in this offense, who knows how big his role will be? Honestly, the last couple of days with these training camps and stuff like that, they're saying J.J. Arcega-Whiteside has been having a better camp than Travis Fulgham. He hasn't really been noticeable in these joint practices, which I kind of hold more higher than even preseason games because in preseason games, they don't want to show their hand. These practices, the only team seeing what we're doing is New England, and it can't get out to anybody else. So I think they're showing a little bit more here. They're going a little harder, and it is what it is. I can't wait to see this wide receiving trio, meaning Quez, Reagor, and Smith on the field 100% healthy, going at 100% from the coaching staffs. Game planning, motion, running backs, tight ends, letting the quarterback loose with his legs, mobility, rolling the pocket, all that stuff. I can't wait to see it in action. And so, as much as I want to see us go against the Patriots hard the first quarter with the starters, I just want to get more games. I want to get to the regular season, to be honest. I'm getting a little bit too hype. And again, we've seen players do really good in camp and struggle in the season. So I'm not automatically saying Jalen Reagor, forget everything that was said about him. He's the number guy. He's going to get it done. No, but this is a foot in the right direction, and I'm happy to see it. We're going to be here for the good, the bad, the ugly, the sad. And right now, it's looking like these guys are trending upwards. And it was something that we really wanted to see. Was it the coaching staff and developing players, which we tend not to do the last couple years, or was it the players? So this is a big step to coaching is important. Player development is important. These guys don't always come out polished. So you got to develop them. Just got off work. But again, this is a good sign. This is a very good sign. And I want to see this wide receiving core grow. What else do I got to talk about? Nick Sirianni spoke about 11-man personnel and 12-man. No, Dallas Goedert spoke about 11-man and 12-man personnel. And does he think he's going to be on the field with Zach Ertz a lot? How is that going to affect him? And he kept it professional. He says, whatever the coaches need, I'm going to do. It's going to be interesting if Zach Ertz is still on his team, what the snaps look like between Dallas Goedert and Zach Ertz. And in one sense, I want the best tight end to be on the field. And if that's Zach Ertz, it's Zach Ertz. And on the other hand, we need to see what Dallas Goedert is when he's the number one guy. And I do with the trio of wide receivers, meaning Smith, Reagor, and Watkins. I want to see a lot of 11-man personnel, two running back sets, and things of that sort. So it's going to be interesting to see how we get Reagor and the trio wide receivers. Dallas Goedert, Zach Ertz is going to be something that Nick Sirianni has to put together. It's going to be very interesting, but this Eagle team continues to surprise the fans who don't watch every single day like we do. The people who are the casual fans who tune in right when the season starts, they're starting to get a little more awake to the Eagles team compared to the guys who do it every single day, who watch all the videos, to all the great Eagle content creators, and just be starting from the ground up, knowing any and every Eagle news out there. It's a grind, but it's almost time for the season. And that's where all the hard work can pay off. And hopefully it does. Quez Watkins looking like a number 2. Jalen Reagor looking like a legit number 3 and a weapon with the ball in his hands or even going up and getting it. And we haven't even seen what Devonta Smith could really be yet. And we're already this excited. I'm happy. I'm happy. Now, again, this was totally unprepared. I just got off of work. I had to get off of work early because I got a wedding on Saturday and I got to go get me and my son our tux. So I'm trying to squeeze this video in between getting our tuxedos, and that's why I'm kind of rambling. But I'm just excited to see the offense come together. Come together. Leave all your thoughts in the comment section when it comes to today's practice. I didn't get to fully read the notes about Jalen Hurts. Maybe I'll make a separate video, or maybe I'll go live tonight to talk about Jalen Hurts. I heard J.J. Arcega-Whiteside's doing okay, and just who won the battle of joint practice day 2. Our defense did do some good things. I heard the Patriots had the ball 6 times in the red zone for practice and couldn't score a touchdown. 6 times inside the 20 or the 10. I'll take that. Darius Slay did get beat by Nelson Aguilar. He dropped it, of course. But there's more notes that I want to go over. I just don't got them on my head. And so we will have to talk about that possibly in the live stream. But let me know all your thoughts in the comment sections. I got to go. I see my wife is texting me. Are you on your way to get your tuxedo? "Eh, I'm doing a video. Until next time, y'all know what time it is. Oh, by the way, me and LB, Lord Brunson, will be doing a show weekly. It's probably going to be aired on Friday or Saturday. We're going to rotate channels, one on his, one on mine, one on his. Shout out to LB for coming up with the idea. Still working on a name, but LB got a name, but I'm not going to release the name of it until he wants to because he thought of the name. So shout out to LB, and that should be fun. Like a pregame show, not right before the game because it's going to be on Saturday or Friday. Maybe we'll talk about the previous game and the game coming up and just anything you guys have to talk about because we will be live once a week on both channels. 1-1-1-1. With that being said, I really got to go. Until next time, y'all know what time it is. We out.